You are in a dark apartment, breath fogging, fingers numb like wood, and the silence means the grid is dead. If you stay still, your core temperature will slide below 35 degrees Celsius and confusion will turn into sleep, then into never waking. The first mistake that kills is trusting the room to be warm just because it has walls. Close every door, hang blankets, plastic, cardboard, anything to shrink your living space. Create a micro room, even a closet, where your body heat can stack instead of leaking. Physics says a smaller air volume loses fewer joules per minute, like a smaller hole in a sinking boat. It looks pathetic, sir, but that cave of fabric is the difference between shivering and surviving. Cold steals heat like a vampire, and the second mistake is letting it suck through the floor. Concrete at 0 degrees Celsius will drain you faster than the air, pulling watts out of your back and legs. Get off the ground with mattresses, couch cushions, backpacks, folded clothes, even books. Build a sandwich, insulation, your body, insulation, and trap the warm air in between. No mattress? Cardboard, bubble wrap, dry leaves and bags, or rolled towels all work. Conduction drops when you add layers of low-density material full of still air. You may look like a burrito, but a warm burrito is alive, and a cold steak is not. The third mistake is wearing everything, but leaving gaps where heat pours out. Neck, wrists, ankles, and face can dump up to 30% of your warmth in minutes. Wrap a scarf, a t-shirt, a sock, anything around those leak points. Cover your head with a hat, a hood, even a towel tied like a pirate, compadre. No scarf? Cut a sleeve, use a bandana, use toilet paper and tape improvise. Blood flow near the skin is high there, and radiation plus convection do the damage. It feels silly, but sealing the leaks turns your body into a closed system, not a radiator. Mistake 4 is sweating because wet is the fast lane to hypothermia. Moisture evaporates and steals 580 calories per gram, robbing you like a mugger. Pace your movement, slow and steady, no frantic jumping like a scared rabbit. Vent layers when you feel heat building, then close them when you stop. No fancy zippers? Loosen a collar, untie a scarf, roll sleeves for a minute. Evaporation is a brutal thief, and dry skin keeps your heat where it belongs. Yes, you want warmth, but you want it dry, caliente, and controlled, not soaked. The fifth killer is empty calories and an empty stomach in the cold. Your body is a furnace, and without fuel it burns itself and then shuts down. Eat fats and sugars, peanut butter, chocolate, oil, nuts, anything dense. Small, frequent bites keep blood glucose stable and thermogenesis running. No food? Hot drinks with sugar, even soda warmed, can buy you time. Metabolism converts chemical energy into heat, about 100 watts at rest, more when fed. You are literally a walking heater, but only if you keep feeding the fire, hermano. The sixth mistake is ignoring the power of shared heat. Alone you lose watts. Together, you create a pocket of warm air. Huddle with others, back to back, under one big blanket or improvised tent. Arrange like sardines, tight, minimizing surface area to the cold. No blanket? Use curtains, plastic sheets, a shower liner, anything to trap air. Convection drops when warm bodies block moving cold air, simple fluid dynamics. It is awkward, yes, but survival beats pride every single time. Now comes the seventh mistake, the one that finishes people off, trusting candles and open flames blindly. Fire consumes oxygen and can fill your space with carbon monoxide, silent and deadly. If you use a candle, place it low away from fabric and ventilate slightly. Better yet, build a safe heat source like a clay pot heater over tea lights. No clay? Use stacked bricks, a metal pot, or even a pan to radiate heat. Radiant heat warms objects directly, but combustion gases must escape or they will poison you. Warmth is good, but breathing is mandatory, and muerto is always colder than frio. The next step is managing your breath and posture to conserve energy. Rapid breathing dumps warm air and moisture into the cold like throwing coins away. Slow your breathing, in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Curl slightly, fetal position, to reduce exposed surface area. No space to lie down? Sit. Hug your knees, wrap your arms around your core. Surface area to volume ratio matters, and smaller shapes lose less heat. You look like you're waiting for a bad verdict, but you are actually winning time. Another silent killer is dehydration in the cold. Thick blood flows slower and delivers less heat to fingers and toes. Drink water, even if you're not thirsty, warm if possible. Melt ice or snow safely. Never eat it directly. It drops your core fast. No stove? Body heat the bottle inside your jacket, pachincha. Proper hydration keeps circulation efficient, like oil in an engine. Warm blood moving is better than cold sludge barely crawling. Wind is the enemy that turns cold into knives. A 20 kilometers per hour wind at 0 degrees Celsius feels like 10 degrees Celsius, and it strips heat brutally. Block drafts with furniture, tape, towels under doors and windows. Build a wind wall around your shelter with boxes, mattresses, anything bulky. No tape? Wet paper, cloth strips, even chewing gum can seal small gaps. Wind increases convective heat loss, carrying your warmth away molecule by molecule. Stop the wind and the cold suddenly loses its teeth. Hands and feet fail first, and when they fail, you can't work or think. Frostbite starts below 0 degrees Celsius skin temperature and kills tissue quietly. Keep fingers and toes moving gently to maintain circulation. Use double layers, dry socks, gloves, even plastic bags as vapor barriers. No gloves? Wrap hands in shirts, bubble wrap or a scarf MacGyver style. Insulation plus movement keeps capillaries open and heat flowing. Pain means blood is still there. Numb means trouble is already knocking. Sleep is dangerous in deep cold if you are not properly insulated. When you lie down, metabolism drops and heat production falls. Before resting, eat, hydrate, and secure your insulation like a nest. Set an alarm every 30 to 60 minutes to check sensation and shivering. No alarm? Take turns with others to wake each other, team survival. Shivering generates heat, but also burns energy fast, like revving an engine. Rest is needed, but uncontrolled sleep is how the cold signs the final paper. Now comes the trick nobody does. Create layers of trapped air, not just fabric. Air is the real insulator and you want it still, not moving. Fluff blankets. Separate layers with cardboard ribs, plastic bottles, crumpled paper. Build a tent inside the room to trap a warm air bubble around you. No tent? Table plus sheets, chairs plus curtains, instant micro-igloo. Still air has low thermal conductivity, about 0.024 W per meter. T-science, amigo. You are building a tiny atmosphere where your heat rules like a small sun. Keep your mind warm too, because panic burns energy and kills plans. Stress hormones spike, heart rate jumps, and calories vanish. Slow down, talk, joke, even dark humor, to keep morale and rhythm. Plan the next hour, then the next, not the whole night. No company? Speak out loud, count breaths, sing, keep the brain engaged. Psychology affects physiology, and calm conserves glucose and heat. Cold breaks the body, but despair breaks it faster. Use light as a tool, not just for vision but for psychological warmth. Darkness makes time stretch and fear grow like mold. Turn on flashlights, phones, candles safely, create a sense of day. Reflect light with foil, mirrors, even white paper to brighten the space. No devices? A single candle behind a bottle can spread glow, low tech. Perception of warmth and safety lowers stress and stabilizes breathing. Your brain needs hope like your body needs calories. When the cold drags on, rotate tasks to keep circulation without sweating. Stand, stretch, walk a little, then return to the nest. Massage hands, feet, face to push warm blood back to the skin. Use friction, rub cloth on cloth, create heat by mechanical work. No partner? Self-massage, clench and release muscles, simple and effective. Muscle contraction turns chemical energy into heat with about 20% efficiency. Every small movement is a spark in the furnace of survival. Look at what you have built now, a sealed space, insulated, fed, hydrated, calm. You stopped the wind, blocked the cold, and kept your internal fire alive. You turned trash into tools and fear into a plan por ingenio. The temperature outside can drop to 10 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, but your core stays near 37 degrees Celsius. That is the victory condition, that narrow line between life and ice. Biology, physics, and stubborn will are all on your side now. You are no longer a victim of the blackouts, you are its problem. Remember these mistakes and how you dodged them, one by one. You shrank your world, insulated your body, fed your furnace, and guarded your air. You respected the cold instead of underestimating it, and it respected you back. This is how people walk out when others become statistics. It was ugly, uncomfortable, maybe even ridiculous, but it worked. Survival is not pretty, it is precise and ruthless and very human. Stay warm, stay sharp, and never forget that even in the dark, you are still in the fight.